Namaskar, Sunil Sood. Ever heard of dummy schools? Even though I've been doing a lot of research since 5 years on the school system, frankly, this phrase dummy schools, I also heard for the first time when a news report I saw in Times of India. That that report was with reference to the action taken by CBSE to disaffiliate some of the schools for some malpractices. What are those malpractices were not written, but finally the article revealed that the major reason was these schools were practicing the concept of dummy schools. Now, what is this dummy schools? In dummy schools, what happens? They allow children, I can say they don't insist children to come to school, and they just give attendance, and the children focus fully on competitive exams. So the criteria of 75% attendance to 95% attendance is met like this, whereby schools simply just collect the fee and allow them not to come to school and focus fully on competitive exams like NEET, JEE and NEET. I mean mainly for engineering and medical. Now, on the face of it, it looks there is nothing wrong in that, because finally the admission has to happen when they clear the competitive exam. But it puts the underprivileged children or who cannot afford coaching in a disadvantaged position. So it becomes objectionable. So my stand here is, because we ourselves are promoting the concept of Shiksha 50-50. What we are saying that children shouldn't have to go to school every day. Make them come to school one day and alternate day, next day they can follow their own path, what they want to do, or whatever missing in the classroom, what they cannot learn in school, that they can learn, like connecting with culture, connecting with nature, their own world, what they are passionate about. So this will give a good space for them to have real truly holistic and child and family specific education. But this one single rule of attendance, 75 to 95% attendance, makes them every day to go to school, and they are not able to then follow what they want to do. Now, on the one hand, we have so much restriction. On the other hand, there are this dummy school concept is mushrooming. We know unofficially children individually been doing. Individually, many parents, they will just contact the school just for admission, but the child will follow open schooling or self learning, whatever they want to do. So what is my take here is, why have such rules at all of attendance? Just one condition, one criteria of attendance, relaxing the attendance to up to maximum 50, you can say 50%, 40 to 50% attendance is needed, because when passing marks are 35%, why the attendance should be insisted for 75 to 90%? So instead of all the jugglery and banning, disaffiliating or this and that, and that too when state boards, many schools, we can even colleges, we can see, we know that children don't go to college, they simply they just get a degree. This practice happening now. Why to pretend? Why this pretense? Let us accept the reality and let us accept that it is really good if the condition of attendance is relaxed. Just one rule, if the government changes, not insisting on attendance. If my child can attend the class just 30% or 40% of the time and still score maybe more 60-70%, what is the problem? What is the problem for the schools, for the government, or for those who facilitate so-called education? What is the problem? Just relax this rule that there is no need for 100%, 75%, 90% attendance. What is the need? Let them, if they let them learn on their own, let them become self-learner, let them take responsibility of their education. Why have such rules? I really don't understand the need for attendance, because anyway they simply just sit there. They pretend to learn, teachers pretend to teach, and the whole system pretends to show as if their real learning is happening. We all know that how the real learning really finally happens. Then why all this natak? This is my take. Let us not blame the so-called dummy schools. In my opinion, they are in fact doing better. They are facilitating it, and they are facilitating the proper competition exams and all that, because you are insisting on competition. Otherwise, you stop insisting on this type of competition. You have the overall score, but you want to also have and eat it too. You want to have the cake and eat it too. That is the problem in our government. All these established players, they want to do. They pretend, they want to pretend also. They also want to have some rules and their implementation. That is the problem. So please think over. I think Grey Shiksha Kendra model of Shiksha 50-50 is the most ideal practical solution, and it does not require much. In fact, it does not require any investment from anyone, and it will facilitate the real sustainable education. What we are saying. Kindly visit our website www.greyshikshakendra.com, or write to me on sksood1955@gmail.com, or WhatsApp to me on 7739802112. I will explain that why Shiksha 50-50 is the solution for a real education, not schooling. Thank you very much.